Welcome. Happy, what day is it? Friday, of course. Welcome to your yoga conditioning. Today we are going to be working towards some back bends. With the back bends comes a lot of thoracic openings. So we're actually going to be targeting the upper back for the first half, working towards maybe even some pincher work, some forearm stand work, and then as we go lower, working towards the more relaxed side. Personal space is just something we don't have in this household anymore. So the lower side, working towards our pigeon postures and some of the binds through there. We're going to start this practice on our backs, but not lying down. Hands behind, big bend in the elbows. Take a moment to close the eyes, start to breathe through the nose, and we're just finding whatever sensations show up in the body. So with the eyes closed, closing off one sense, we simply start to breathe through the nose. We can shift to the left, shift to the right, working through our shoulder extension. Belly starts to expand, and we're going to start to contract, pulling the core in on the exhale. From here, bring the feet together. The hands behind, continuing to pull belly in, lifting onto the toes, starting to raise the feet. Squeezing everything in even further. Imagining the knees coming towards the face. And make Pickle as uncomfortable as possible, he might leave. Belly pulls in further and further. Last 2 breaths. Final 1 breath. From here, we're going to extend the legs in front. And from here, take them wide. As wide as possible. Still thinking lower back pulled into the floor. And then spread the legs to the point you feel the outsides of the glutes engaging. We got about 4 more breaths. For 3, 2, and on 1. Soles of the feet, land on the floor. Cross the legs, bring yourself forward. We're into a tabletop position. Planting the hands down. Inhale, reach the right arm in front. Make a big, powerful fist. We're creating a big circle with that right arm. So only concentrating on the shoulder. Chest stays facing the floor. Taking 2 circles this way. So punch the fist forward. Reach it up. And around. Chest stays facing down. Plant right hand. Inhale, left arm. Create that circle. Work it round. Complete the second one. Breath is smooth and strong. And after those 4 circles, to each side, spread all 10 fingers, curl the toes, find your downward facing dog. Pressing firmly with the hands, look back at the feet and overextend the shoulders as long as there's no pain. So you're actually dropping deep into the down dog. Keep trying to turn the points of the elbows down. Belly pulls in. Looking to the floor, really strong through the shoulders, but relaxing that upper back, almost pressing the head to the mat. Inhale, slide forward, high plank. And from here, we're going to lower the hips, come to a floating up dog. If you need to lower the knees, please do. Shoulders back. And we're driving the heels back. By driving the heels back, pull the shoulders back, look to the sky. Deep breaths. Squeeze the elbows into the body and we'll meet downward facing dog. Instantly walking the feet to the front of the mat, baby steps, bringing the feet forward. Once the feet are behind wrists, halfway lift, breath in, forward fold, breath out, tuck the chin, almost look between the legs. Mountain pose, sweeps the arms high. Interlock thumbs, palms together. Exhale, drive the hips forward. Don't worry about the arms moving back, drive the hips forward. That's going to create a full back bend. You're almost coming off the heels, but not quite. Inhale to vertical. Exhale, take your fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Step it back, high plank. We're going to come down to the mat over 4 breaths. Lower the knees if you want. Squeezing elbows in. 3. For 2. For 1. Nose taps the mat. Bring the arms out behind you, like the lowest locust pose. Drive the feet into the floor. Start to lift the hands. We're taking a prone swimmer, so don't rush. Lifting the arms, squeezing the shoulder blades back. Building that strength through the spine. Should be round about the zenith of this arc. And slowly the hands come forward. And as the fists point out in front, 2 thumbs up, lift the chest, lift the feet, fly the body. Shoulders back, turn the thumbs even further out. Can we start to spread the legs wider? Feel the glutes engage again. Lift the chest, lift the shoulders, lift the hands. Bring the hands back beneath the chest. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips. Inhale, spread the legs, lifting right knee. Exhale, place the foot between the hands. Lower left knee. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, interlock fingers behind the head, and on your breath out, tuck the chin. Try to bring the elbows to the belly button. Scoop the hips under. So if you had a belt buckle on, imagine you're trying to scoop your hips under to look at it. Inhale, reach the arms tall. Drive the weight forward, raise the back knee. We're into our high lunge. And again, heel isn't relaxed, it's charging forward. Belly pulls in, pull the shoulders back. Build that fire. Right hip, right foot engaging, left hip scooping under. 3. Can we bring any lower? Take your right knee a little bit out. It's just coming in a tiny bit. For 2. And on 1, left hand lands, right hand to the sky. Step it back. Vashisthasana, side plank. Breathe here, drive into the ground. We're going to come down to a side plank on our right forearm. So go slow, stack the feet. Try to gently land the right forearm. And the forearm is facing forwards. Sweep left arm up. So it's going to be playing with that balance. Ah. But what we're doing is opening the shoulder blade. There's a perfect prep for pincher. If you can actually stay up. And from here, we're switching left forearm down, right arm sweeps up. Vashisthasana. Once again, really strong. Drive the elbow down. Look to the sky. And on your exhale, both forearms come down. Hands facing forward. Drop the belly, Sphinx pose. Lift the chest. As if you're trying to drag yourself along the floor, like a scene from Platoon. Drag yourself with the arms and you'll feel the muscles of the upper back engage. Tuck the chin, create a bit more length. For 2. And 1, curl the toes, forearm plank. We're going to lift to our down dog. Try lift both elbows same time. Exhale. Walk the hands back if you need. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale to bend the knee, stack the hips. Inhale, spread the legs, raise that upper leg. Place the foot between the hands. Back knee to the mat, inhale, sweep arms high. Exhale, interlock fingers behind the head. Bring elbows to belly button, round. Curl the tailbone under, so you're trying to read what your belt says, and you'll feel deep into the front of the right hip. So elbows together, tuck the chin, and actually round the spine. Inhale, sweep arms high, raise the back knee. We're into our high lunge. Engaging the back leg, charging the weight forward and down. Deep, smooth breaths. Embrace the heat. Shoulders pull down to remain active, hips charging forward, and left foot quietly pulling towards the back. Right hand lands, easy twist. Just for a moment before we step the right foot back, left foot back, we're into our side plank. So right hand down, side plank. Spread the shoulders, spread the fingers, squeeze hips high. And slow as you can, left forearm to the mat. Side plank with the right hand up. Find that balance. So we're trying to turn the palm downwards. Really beautiful way to prep for forearm stand. Find your breath, eyes on one point, gaze unwavering. Right forearm down, left to sweep up. You'll find one arm much easier to keep in a straight line, while the other, if it's a bit tighter or a little bit weaker, wants to curl inwards. Last breath in, both forearms down. Lower the hips, roll the shoulders back. We're into our Sphinx. And if you feel like you're ready to take it a bit stronger, maybe extend the arms, still pulling shoulders back because you're trying to drag yourself forward. To feel that strength, drag yourself forward and all the muscles through the spine start to work. Look back over the right shoulder. Look back over the left. Coming neutral, squeeze right heel to bum. Try to raise the right knee. Squeeze left heel to bum, switching the legs. And now bringing both up. Squeeze the feet, squeeze the thighs, pull the shoulders back. And in this beautiful yogi world of 2021, our heels and our head meet. This was never going to happen in 2020. This year is cursed. Shoulders back, breathing. Lower elbows. We're going to meet in our dolphin pose. So curl the toes, push the bum back, walk the feet in. Take a moment here, drive the elbows downwards, poke the bum high. And on your exhale, press into the ground, lift to down dog. From our down dog, inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Step, jump, float to the front. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Mountain pose, sweeps the arm up. Bring the right knee in close. So tight. You could even take your hands to the hips if you want. With this knee as high as possible, take it out to the right. Kick it high. I know you don't have a huge amount of space. Bring it back in. Back through center. We're taking 5 trips out and in, leg bent or straight. Exhale. For 2. For 3. Push down through left heel. For 4. And for 5. Placing the foot to the mat. Sweep left up. Belly pulls in. Taking left knee out. So I think it's 5 and then switch. There we go. Left leg out, kick it high. Find that balance, bring it in. And then your choice, leg extended or bent. 3 openings in total, lubricating through that hip joint for 2. And for 1. Lower the knee to the mat. Feet hip distance apart. Inhale, sweep the arms tall. Exhale, bring the hands to the glutes or lower back. Once again, drive the hips forward. Standing back bend. It's all about allowing the hips to move forward. And then, if comfortable, let the head drop back. We have 3 more breaths. Play with your balance. Hips forward, bum squeezed. Only the tiniest bend in the knee. Return to vertical. Sweep the arms up, be gentle, watch for a head rush. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Move through your chaturanga. Up dog and down dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Bend the knees, stack the hips. This time look up underneath your right armpit. Drive the left armpit to the floor. We lower to a wild thing. Right foot lands. Right hand to the chest. Lower the bum to the floor. Step both feet in so they're underneath the knees. We're taking 5 single leg glute bridges with your right hand on your left pec. So you may just want to look at the first one. Just going to inhale to lift and roll the shoulder out. Exhale to lower. We go 5. Inhale, lift. Look down at the standing hand. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 3 more. Any pain through the shoulder, regress or maybe stay still. 2 more. And on 1, we reach the right arm up, extend it to the front, sweeping everything back around the way we came. Land, right foot between the hands. Lower the left knee, sweeping arms tall. Interlock fingers, bend the elbows. And again, 2021. We squeeze the elbows to the ear, bring left foot in towards the bum. Squeeze, drive the heels, start to look to the sky. So strong, also. Flexed foot. That was 2 breaths. Lower towards your lizard. Adjust the right foot. From here, we're going to take some tricep push-ups, because within our pincher, it is our triceps that control a huge amount of this. So bending, take the elbows backwards, squeeze them into the body. You'll feel the back of the arm work. And exhale, or inhale to press. So we're exhaling down, inhaling to lift. Exhale down. Maybe the elbows almost come to the floor. Keep them squeezing tight. Inhale to press. Exhaling for 2. Inhale, press. And down for 3. Inhale to press. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Inhaling left leg to the sky. Bend the knee and stack the hips. Look up underneath the left armpit. See the ceiling. Squeeze the foot to the bum. Last big breath in. Land it into your wild thing. Left hand to chest. Bring both feet in, lower the bum. We have 5 lifts. This is all about rolling the standing shoulder. So inhale, lift the bum, roll the shoulder, look at the standing hand. Exhale, lowering the bum. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Really beautiful. For 3. Don't forget to squeeze the bum. For 4. And for 5. Reaching that left arm. Breathing deep into the belly. Swing back the way we came. Landing left foot between the hand, lower the back knee. Raising the weight. Sweep arms high, bend the elbows. So you see, if the elbows are open, we won't be able to work towards our wheel, everything closes. So we have to close the elbows tight. Charge the weight forward. Squeeze the right foot to the bum. Start to look to the sky. Pull the hands back. Flex that foot. Flex the hamstring. Really nice. 4 more breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hands to the inside of the left foot. Adjust towards your lizard. Turn the points of the elbows backwards. Exhale, bending the knees, elbows, sorry. Inhale, try push, just using the muscles on the back of the arm. Exhale for 2. Inhale for 2. Third and final, exhaling for 3. Inhale for 3. Curl the back toes under, step back, just tabletop. Lowering the elbows to the mat. If you can, even better. So we're moving towards our prayer puppy pose. If you've got a brick, this is going to mimic the position even better. So taking the brick in the L's of your thumb and first finger, raise the hands 45 degrees off the mat, shimmy the weight backwards, and try to keep your elbows together. So normally we'd be in prayer position with the hands, but here we're keeping them wider. Every breath in pushes the elbows forward. Every exhale pulls the spine backwards. You feel the length through armpits. Feel the length through upper spine, mid-back. Keep that action, driving the elbows forward. Make strength. Imagine if you were in your forearm stand now. It is those triceps, those elbows that are keeping you up. And release. Lowering the brick. That is just as a slight side point. If at any point, because where most of us are stuck is through this upper part of the spine. Even in your wheel, if you're very open, it'll be stuck through here. And that is just a phenomenal way to change that. Plant the hands, cross the legs. We move straight to Navasana, boat pose. Hands on the floor, extending the legs long. We're jackknifing. I'm going to try to take 5 reps of the feet to the head. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. So nice. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Soles of the feet on the mat. Roll down the spine. Keeping the knees high. Push down through the left foot. Raise your right knee. And we're going to take, so with the right knee staying up, 5 curls, trying to tap our forehead or our nose to the right knee. So bring the fists out. As you exhale, curl yourself up. Try to meet that knee. Inhale to lower. Exhale to close. You'll feel this so strong through hip flexor. Exhale for 3. And our range of motion gets smaller very quickly for 4. And for 5. Land right foot down, lift the left knee. Exhale, bring it up. For 1, good work. For 2. For 3. For 4. And lucky number 5. Place the soles of the feet on the mat. Tuck tailbone. Lift into your glute bridge. Interlocking fingers behind the back. Squeeze tailbone. And drive your pinky down into the floor. Squeeze the bum even more. So we're not just trying to drive the chest up. Push through the heels, lift the bum. 3. For 2. For 1. Release the hands, roll back the spine. Body very ready for our first wheel, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Place the hands behind the shoulders. Tuck the tailbone. And bridge or wheel, depending on how we feel. Inhale to lift, 8 breaths. Breathe down into the hip, squeeze the knees gently inwards, and push the chest to the back wall. 2 breaths down. Halfway. For 5. For 6. For 7. And for 8. Tuck the chin. Roll the spine down. Take the knees into the chest. Give them a little hug, a little massage. We're going to rock and roll up the spine. Cross the legs. Find our way to our tabletop. From here, with the body now open, to get into our pincher, it actually requires this severe openness through the shoulders. Hence why in the lunge, we're trying to pull backwards, everything trying to open. So just bring the hands out in front, create 2 big fists, palms facing away. Now turn the hands outwards, trying to bring the elbows together. That's it, that external rotation. Breathe here, squeeze the elbows in a little bit more. Spread the fingers. Feel all that strength showing up around the shoulders. That's what we need as we go upside down. And release. Roll the shoulders. We're going to go for 2 to 3 little jumps, little walks, however we want to get towards our pinch. If you're not happy in that position, I'm just going to say, go back to your wheel. This is going to be about 90 seconds of free play. But I'm going to talk us through what would be for the pincher. Planting the hands, and yeah, if you want to face towards the wall, go for it. Press into the ground. Know that the stronger you push through your palms and your elbows, the more chance we have to come up and stay up. But the body's natural reaction is to drop the shoulders. So push down, lift the bum, find your way to your dolphin. Walk the feet up, still pushing, ever harder. All 10 fingers pushing. We're going to pick one leg and we're going to start to pendulum it up. That's going to get more and more active until the other foot starts to lift. And then very soon, we can pendulum enough
till that standing foot comes to the knee and we find our forearm stand. The more you can squeeze the feet together, the better. And I mean really squeeze.
Wrist okay? Okay, you feeling it in forearm? Or was it in the, was it wheel? You can unmute it if you want for a moment. Fair. I was looking, I thought you were going to unmute and then suddenly I saw the words pop up. With that, I'm going to give an option for the second one. Brick between the hands, holding it like that, squeezing inwards. But yeah, so what you're going to be doing is driving the pinky side down. So as you go towards your pincher, this is again, just as it will take one more go. If you're not feeling it, don't worry. From here, driving downwards, we look for that pendulum, and then we push really firmly down. So it creates the right spacing, and you're actually a lot stronger pushing down through your pinky side. But it does just mean you may fall back the way you came, which is a very safe way. Yeah, that way. So try to put more weight down through the hands. Really good work, man. Last couple breaths. This will take a little bit of getting used to, but it's actually a good thought. If you've never tried doing it that way, it allows just a bit more openness. And so we're not like straining our wrists to go down through there. From here, making sure you've got your strap nearby, bringing right leg in front. We walk left leg back towards our pigeon. I heavily recommend taking a brick or a cushion beneath that right knee because we're not reclining down, we're creating the back bend. If you have a second brick, even better, have it in front to push off. This is about creating strength into a back bend. Exhale, squeeze left heel to the bum. Look back over the left shoulder. If your foot has caved inwards to the right, then it's a sign that the hip needs to lift a bit more. So if the foot's caved, come up even higher, push, and try to bring it back behind you in a straight line. Really nice. Keep walking back. And from here, we're going to take left hand back, thumb facing up, and even try and push it open by gentle bounces to push open. Right hand finds that length. And as we lift tall, we start to work the foot towards the bum. So this is where we could go mermaid bind in the elbow. But for this, I'm actually just going to try take my hand, push it down to stretch the quad. Really nice, man. Really nice. Lifting. So that right hand, create more length. Start picturing your wheel. Start picturing all these shapes. Pushing down through the right, maybe pulling with the left, and it'll get quite tiring in the bicep. Last 2 breaths. Final 1 breath. Release the foot to the mat. We're going to step back, take our tabletop. Take Any natural movements you require balancing, left foot comes forward. Walking the right toes backwards. Using that brick to support ourselves. This is one of those moments, even better, if you did this facing to a wall, you could push off the wall. But driving the weight tall, flex right the heel to bum. Have a look back. If it's crossing the body, try lift a bit higher. Deep breaths. And then reaching right hand back, thumb facing up. We start to little bounces, opening it to the side, lifting tall. And then we can think about bringing the heel in. Always showing up in different places, but start to picture that wheel. It will be the pose we finish on. So by lifting tall, creating all this strength, and then bring the heel in inch by inch. Stretch the obscure quad muscles for 4. And releasing the foot. Step it back. Tabletop. We take our final big back opener before our closing wheels. Taking both bricks, either side, just enough space for the head to fit. Points of the elbows. Taking your hands to meet, but tent the fingers. Oh, good, good, you have 2 bricks. Pushing the fingers away, lower the chest. The wider the hands, the tougher it is. The further back you walk the knees, the stronger this becomes. Again, absolutely phenomenal for pincher, for handstands, for posture. Every breath in pushes the elbows forward. So you see how you've got your palms together? Try spread the thing like, yes, that's it. Really push them away. If you had a 3rd brick, I'd say put that 3rd brick between. Driving chest downwards, not just belly, chest. And for the final bit, if you can, just look up through the eyebrows, not cranking the neck. Walk the knees back in. Release. Take the bricks away. Cross the legs. Extending them out in front. Belly pulls in. Relower to the mat. Fight that urge to let the spine drop. Place the soles of the feet down. We have 2 final back bends. If you are happy with bridge, be so happy with it. If you're moving to wheel, each one of these will be 5 breaths long. Inhale to lift. For 1. Breathing down into the belly, tucking tailbone, pushing the chest back. For 3. For 4. And for 5. Lowering to the floor. Drop the knees to the left. Gentle twist. Drop the knees to the right. Final back bend. Final chance to express our physical state before going back to the rest of our day.
Inhale to lift. If you can, think about moving the heels apart. One breath, 4 more. For 2. For 3. For 4. And for 5. Bring the weight down. Take that gentle twist to the left again. Eyes look to the right. Return through center, moving the opposite way. And release. Take your Shavasana. Take this reflective moment to celebrate the joys of a physical practice. Celebrate every little success, every little eureka moment, and even those days that we don't have those moments. Celebrate the fact that you have arrived, you have worked. You should be so proud of that. When you're ready, roll to the side, find your way to seated. Bring hands to heart center. Raise your knuckles to forehead center. Namaste. Great work, mate. Oi.